Your camera messed up. See, that's what you get. All right. So, hey, how
OMG.
y'all doing, everybody? It's your boy JYG. Let's see. 0 minutes after the hour. We are happy that you're here with us, the TBH crew. As we see Heather over there struggling, but hey, we're glad that you're here. Guys, how was your day?
It was good. It was good. It was a long, cold, rainy day, but I loved it because I love my job and I just can't wait to do it again tomorrow.
Oh Lord! Wow, lot of lies. Oh my God. Okay, hey guys, we're glad that you're here. Oh
Oh
my
my
God,
God.
I don't even have the startup thing. That's crazy. All right, look, we finna do the startup thing. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Ooh, this is gonna be too much for me tonight. Can I already
That
tell?
was that was good. That was good.
Oh, y'all come on in. Let's have a good old time. What's up, Soda? Y'all come on in. We're gonna get started. All right.
All right, we're back.
Can y'all hear that
Heather, how
music?
was? Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Oh, okay. That's not the one I wanted, but it worked. But yeah, we back. Alfonso, how you feeling, man?
What's up? What's up?
You ready
Oh,
to get
I just said how I was doing. My day was awesome. I love my job. So
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I remember it. But how's your day actually?
Heather, how was your day?
It was great. It was
Wow.
cold. It was raining most of the day, but I made a lot of money today, so that's all that
Oh,
matters.
Okay.
You trying to make a lot of money? Okay,
Someone won the lotto
Oh,
or something.
I did make a lot of money today.
you did something. Okay, we'll leave that alone. Well, I had a pretty good day. I'm still getting over whatever I had. So we're gonna see what we gotta do. We got John in the building.
Hey, John!
You know, good
Uh-oh.
minute, man. Man, been out there in them streets, man. But yeah, we got a jam packed one for you today, and we are only going to stay on here for about an hour. So right at an hour, because we got a lot of things that we want to do for you guys, and pre-recording is one of them. So we are 4 minutes after the hour. So are we ready?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's go. All right. Reaction Bliss. This is the time of the show where we are going to react to some things pretty quickly. So we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on, but more like reaction. So while I pull those up, let's see. Where y'all want to go first? Instagram? That'd probably be fun.
Yeah, let's do Instagram.
Whatever's easier to pull up.
Oh, it's all the same. It's all the
Right,
same.
right.
All right. So while we are doing that, what y'all guys got planned for Valentine's Day? I mean, we'll probably be, it's a little ways off, but what you got?
Oh, Heather,
Hmm.
Um,
you go
Dang, you
first.
right on the bus.
I don't know yet.
Mm.
Oh, MG.
Okay. Well,
Well,
all right.
I really don't know, but no, I don't have nothing planned. I don't have nothing planned.
I don't think
I
you
ain't
should
got no man, so until someone come ask me, I can't do nothing.
toe
Oh,
until your man commands you.
If that man come get
no,
me,
no. Damn.
Oh, this
All
is
right.
crazy. All right, man. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get this going. So I'm gonna share the screen so we can get out of this situation we got. All right, there we go. All right. We're gonna check this out, this new format, guys. Again, let us know if it works good for you guys. If it doesn't, we will adjust. But when I tell you this thing is fully customizable, it is now. So I just want to make sure we're doing what we need to do so that you guys can enjoy it. I think we did it this way. Didn't we do it like this? Yeah. All right.
yeah.
Let's do it that way. All right. Here's the first one. Let's go.
Sickness and health, the rich and poor, till death do its part. Then he says shit about happiness.
So I'm supposed to be miserable.
No, you're supposed to be an adult.
Okay.
Bro, hang up on that nigga, man. He trash.
I'm listening. I just want
Who
to.
is this? Is that Big Shirley?
He said it's that Big Shirley. You know he talks shit. That's him.
I mean, I'm trashed. See, that's what I'm saying. This woman, this so-called woman, supposed woman, can say I'm trash. What have I said that's wrong, Big Shirley? Bring the facts, the data, the statistics. Don't bring your trash ass attitude and take your bonnet off if you're gonna get on here.
Bitch, I'm worried about hang up on that fucker.
Yeah, that's what, and see, and that's what I mean. That's all you gotta do. That's comes out to bitches and everything else. That's why your fat ass gonna die by yourself.
Hang by myself.
Kick rocks. Single women keep women single. You could hear the cholesterol in her voice. Hang up on that nigga. That nigga trash.
Damn.
For better, for worse, sickness and health, the rich and poor.
Oh, we
Damn.
wild. That's
All right.
He
wild.
said you could hear the cholesterol in her voice. Damn.
Oh,
That's crazy.
That's,
Um,
that's pretty hardcore.
RIP to Kevin Samuels in the chat. So the Kevin Assassin said it best. Yeah, if you don't know who Kevin Samuel is, it's too late now. But I will tell you what Kevin Samuel said in a nutshell was make sure you clean your butt. Make sure you get out here and do what you need to do so that you can have the money to do and have what you want to have. So he said a whole bunch of other stuff too. But these type of phone calls is what made him take off. Not when he was just doing self-help for men, even though that was very, very, very important. Literally teaching grown men how to wash correctly, like their bodies and stuff like that, and just letting them know, hey, look, if you don't make a certain amount of money and you ain't over 6 inches and you ain't 6'5", they ain't not checking for you. Just being 100% honest with them and tell them you got to get something that's gonna get their attention. So, yeah, good guy. But these right here is what made him viral. The girls, the women talking to them, and he took off. So, R.I.P. Kevin Samuels and Alfonso. What you got? Alfonso, is you?
I love this clip. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, he did whole streams. He did whole live streams though, like 2-3 hour streams.
God damn, that's a long time.
Yeah, he was cooking though. He was cooking.
that is a long time.
I think he had almost a million people on his like show, and he's watching it, like watching him. So it was crazy.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, but you can tell he was an entertainer. So, what you got held on this?
It was funny.
Do you feel like what he said was true about other single women keeping other single women single?
I think that your circle has an influence
Mhm.
on you, but it's ultimately up to you on what you choose. But you know, your circle is very important. So
Okay, John Stevenson, Big John in the building said, if I'm not booed up by Valentine's Day, I'm going to screenshot my inbox and we all going to be single. Oh, okay.
Ooh, breaking hearts. God damn.
That man said, no happy.
No player.
Ain't nobody got no happy home.
Getting rammed from the back, and I noticed the gentleman is grabbing onto the fatty part of like my side here. And I asked him politely the next morning, like, can you don't do that because, you know, it makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, you know, a little bit insecure. And he said, well, if they're not there to hold on to what do you have them there for? Touche. I'm getting rammed from the back, and I noticed the gentleman is grabbing onto the fatty part of like my side here.
Damn.
Those are her love handles.
What I love handles for.
Her love handles.
What are they for?
You grip them like.
Okay, so I think you got it right. Yeah.
Yep.
That's why at the end he was like, touche, you win.
You gotta give it that heart shape emoji, Heather.
Oh my god. And
Ooh.
Jesus.
We love it. Keep grabbing them love handles, boy.
Hey, okay. I got nothing for this. All right, we just gonna keep it moving. All right. Oh, what you send me to? Oh, that was weird.
Oh, what?
No. All right, let's see.
I don't know what happened there.
All right.
Palisades fire. Wildfires in California aren't new, but the timing, location, and circumstances around this one, they don't add up. Here's what we know. Water reservoirs were allegedly emptied before the fire started. Insurance companies, including State Farm, allegedly dropped entire neighborhoods. Their fire department's budget was slashed this year by the mayor, leaving firefighters short-staffed. Now, the fire is ripping through 200 acres and putting 25,000 homes in danger. Officials blame the Santa Ana winds, but what if this isn't just a wildfire? Because here's where it gets strange. Sources claim this fire is being used to destroy underground tunnels running from Pacific Palisades to the Playboy Mansion. These tunnels allegedly linked to child trafficking. And with Trump possibly returning to office, some believe this is a coordinated effort to erase the evidence before investigations can begin. So ask yourself, why was everything set up for failure before the first flame? What's really burning in LA? There's something suspicious about the
I heard about that, but how true do we know that is? You know? Should we do a deep dive on that, Alfonso?
Later, yes. Definitely have to do a follow-up.
That's going to be all you.
Hey, they've been saying for years that there's been tunnels that go from like that. Even there was tunnels underneath Michael Jackson's house, and
I heard about that too.
And like all these other houses.
Never heard about any of this.
You didn't hear about the tunnels?
Not from Michael Jackson's house. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about that for a long time. And if they're doing fires and trying to destroy these tunnels, it's a good cover-up.
But they're so underground, you can't even I don't think they'll be able to really destroy. They'll probably destroy the houses they're linked to, but you can't destroy them if they're underground.
Or they can block up the tunnels and everything, and so nobody can pass through.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that gives them an excuse to blow them up and stuff. People wouldn't really be paying attention to the sound, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
And all the flames everywhere. I guess that's a really elaborate way to get it done, but hey, as long as it gets it done.
Okay. Yeah, they got plenty of money. They we do it any way they can.
Facts. All right, let's see. So Cat Assassin said for the last one, I will never smash her again if she asks that. But you got to teach them, bro.
Oh, my God.
You got to teach them so that they won't, stray. All right. Big John said, you can tell it's cold outside. These dudes out here calling fat girls thick. Oh, my God. That wasn't even that, bro. Like, see, anyway, all right. Other cat says that OMG, King Mike was not involved in human trafficking.
Yes, he was.
The way he want me to say it. OMG, King Mike was not involved in human trafficking. If anybody was involved in human trafficking, it was Mike. Sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. We're gonna get that out the way. If you don't agree, but don't agree. But I'm telling you, that's what I think. All right, let's keep going.
You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and saying to yourself, "It's not over until I win." Nobody believes in you.
Damn.
All right, man. Y'all ain't got no excuse. Y'all ain't got no excuse. That man got one leg and keep it up. You got no excuse.
Cement bags are not light.
No, they are not.
They're probably about 40, 50 pounds each or more.
And let me tell you something else, too. He gonna mess around and take your girl. You better get because if he can throw that cement bag around, your girl don't stand a chance. Get yourself together.
Right? You just pick her up and be like, come on.
It's over. and then he gonna beat you up in front of her. How you gonna lose to a paraplegic? Come on, bro. Get it together.
Just bam.
That man not playing with nobody, and he ain't gonna play with your girl.
Oh my God.
Just saying. Can we get the heart emoji? Not a flash. See, this gonna be a crazy.
Can we get the horn at least? We haven't done the horn yet.
We love the hard workers.
No, we can get the horn. I played the horn earlier. Let's do it again.
Okay, what is it? All right, there you go.
Shout out to that young man, Mr. Steal Your Girl. Girl be like, he still got two. Don't worry about it. All right. Anyway, Soda Can Assassin said, see a whole ass grown woman and doesn't know what a love handler is. I heard enough. Man, come on. Sometimes they just don't know. Sometimes they don't know, man. That's why you got to teach them. And he said, no, sir. So I'm assuming that's for not having no excuses. I'm hoping, and not teaching, because people need to be taught. All right, let's go.
Sometimes they do.
Most of it. Oh, I just bought it.
You finna sell it?
Nah, I just got it today. I'm finna play it.
Hey, hold on. You got a brand new PS5 in the box?
Nah, bro, I just bought it myself.
We got a deal.
Why I can't buy that bitch?
Nah, bro. Shit, bro. Bro, hey, chill out. Hey, it's a camera. It's a camera across the street, bro.
Say, cuz.
What up?
Where the hell you from?
I'm from around here, bro.
You trying to sell a PS5?
Nah, I just bought it for me.
Let me see that motherfucker.
You can look at it.
Hey, what up? That's a 5?
Yeah.
What you finna do with it?
Shit, finna go play the game.
Oh, we're gonna sell it to me, man.
I don't know, bro. I just got it.
Hold up, bro. You walking too fast.
What?
G,
what you talking about? Some snap? Nah, bro. Hell no.
Shout out to Angry Man. Off the Angry Man channel. I didn't see this until right now, but I know who that is at the end. That's a travesty. I don't like it. How you feel about that?
Right? Just walk around. It was kind of freezing up for a second here and there. The video.
Oh, okay. Let me play it again.
But
you trying to sell a PS5?
Nah, I just bought it for me.
Let me see that motherfucker.
You can look at it.
Hey, what up? That's a 5?
Yeah.
What you finna do with it?
Shit, finna go play the game.
Oh, we're gonna sell it to me, man.
I don't know, bro. I just got it.
Hold up, bro. You walking too fast.
What?
G,
what you talking about? Some snap? Nah, bro. Hell no.
Man, that PS5.
Yeah, that PS5
was like some crack right there.
Hell yeah, everybody want that.
Yeah. So can't I say the best? The fact that he knows niggas will rob him is wild. Yeah, because there's no PS5 in that box.
Mm-hmm.
Like he walks around on purpose doing that to catch evil niggatry at work. That's the only thing I can say. So it is what it is.
Man.
All right, let's keep going. We got maybe about one more minute in this one. Is it something in particular that you wanted me to cover? I'm gonna make sure.
Nah, just whatever.
All right, let me check. one of our league Force correspondents. Make sure that we good over here with him. Let's pull a couple of his before we transition over. I think we already watched all this. Let's see.
Fody, and I'm from Buckingham Township, and I honestly don't know what country I'm living in anymore. You made this statement, of course, you've heard it so many times tonight. People violate the laws anytime they want. And you said it so cavalierly, so arrogantly. Of course, Mr. Harvey voted with you. Can you look at me, please? You disrespected the other voters. Thank you. A little bit of respect. You know, I agree. You don't get punished anymore. That's where the country is because of the losing liberal left policies. One state steal less than $900. It's okay. I go to Home Depot the other day to buy a tool. It's locked up. I asked the guy why. Oh, they come in shopping carts. They load it up, and we can't stop them. We're not allowed to do anything. They're the garbage policies you people endorse. Okay? Oh, but you know what? If you're a conservative Christian grandmother and pray outside an abortion clinic, you get 10 years under the FACE Act.
That's a fact. Yeah.
That's really fair, isn't it? So let me tell you something. Thank God on January 20th, there's a new sheriff in town.
Amen.
I know this pains you losing liberals, but you're going to have to get some TDS training. It's called Trump derangement syndrome. Because there's not going to be any more DEI. There's no more men and women's sports. There's no more men and women's locker rooms. Can you imagine your junior high daughter, self-conscious about her body, and she has to change or take a shower next to a naked man? These are the sick policies you people endorse. So that's gone. There's not going to be any more rapists and murderers coming over the border. And I just got word that the killer rapist illegal immigrant just got sentenced for killing Laken Riley. See, that's something you should cheer for, guys, not just look at me. No more illegal aliens on the voter rolls. That was a great one, wasn't it? You're fighting to put them back on. That's just great. But you know what? I know it pains you, but thank God Donald J. Trump is going to reverse it all. And by the way, please stay with these policies because 80% of Americans don't want them, never did, but you guys are too dense to understand this country is founded on Christian values. Thank you.
All right. React. Heather, you got the big cam. Go. Oh man.
I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't know how to word it. Hold on.
Okay, I'll go first then. Hold on. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. Good form. He said everything he wanted to say. I'm glad that we live in a country where, at least for now, we can say what we want to say, especially in a forum like that that's created to say what you want to say, uninterrupted and unbooed. So, tip of the hat to you, sir. That's how you do it. Fonzo, what you got?
Now, as far as what he was saying, like people going in and stealing stuff, no, that was true in California. But I've seen videos now where they're already starting to arrest people. They'll let them steal like from one store, and they'll follow them and wait till they come out the second store. And as soon as they come out, they're just arresting them right there. And they're already starting to arrest them. And people are getting surprised, like, why are you arresting me? It's under 900. They're like, yeah, but the first store and then the second store.
They adding them up.
You know, yeah, they're adding it up, and they're like, we're arresting you, and it's a felony. Yeah. And they're giving them a felony. So it's changing. It's changing. So that's a good thing, because man, all these people stealing from the stores, man, it's ridiculous. Like they really need their arms chopped off. They're lucky I ain't there. They're lucky I ain't there. Well, my machete.
The machete.
What's wrong with y'all?
Hey man, I like it. I like it. All right. Well, that was the reactions, guys. That was it. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the next thing. And the first topic we're gonna take care of. Well, let's just take a look at the topic because we didn't tell you what we're gonna go over tonight. We just like, yeah, let's get going. All right. So what we're going over tonight, and we'll update it here in a minute. If we're gonna be going over the Cisco strike update, we're gonna be going over Red Note, the new TikTok. If you don't know, you're finna find out. And Capital One got a lawsuit going on its hands. But the first place we're gonna go to is going to be Red Note. We're going, excuse me. We're going straight to Red Note, and we're going to break this down and see just exactly what is going on. So while I cue up the video that we have, I'm gonna turn it over to Miss Heather G.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no pressure, just all the pressure, you know?
Okay, guys. So if you don't know, now you finna know. So there is a new app called Red Note. Some celebrities, some influencers been on this app for maybe about 2 months. It's a Chinese app, so it's not an American app. And people are just moving all their content over. It's basically the same format. When you download the app, it's not in English, so you have to change the language in the settings, so you can actually understand what to do. But it's trending, and that's where everyone's going, because TikTok's going away.
Mm-hmm.
You can still do like the short videos. I don't really know how their like creator phone works over there. We're still like figuring that part out. But it has basically all the features that TikTok would have mixed in with like an Instagram or Pinterest, and its main focus point is short form content and shopping. So if you like TikTok Shop, then they have something similar to that over there. You want to play the video, or you want me to keep going?
I'm ready when you are.
So do I say the key points or don't say the key points?
It's your segment. You wanna watch the video?
Okay, yeah, let's watch the video and then we'll.
I actually found another video too, so this will be fun.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Scrambling to find a replacement for TikTok as the threat of a ban looms. Could the Chinese-owned social media app Xiaohongshu, or Red Note in English, be a replacement for TikTok? While Red Note had previously catered almost exclusively to Chinese audiences, Americans are flooding onto the platform this week, making it the #1 app on the App Store for 2 days straight. Red Note was founded in 2013 as an online shopping guide before pivoting to social media and e-commerce. Over 300 million people use the app, which is filled with travelogues, beauty tutorials, and animal videos. Before it this week, the few American users of Red Note had been musicians looking to tap into the Chinese market, like John Legend and Mariah Carey. But this week, many TikTokers announced that due to the upcoming ban, they were migrating to Red Note as well. Videos containing the hashtag TikTokRefugee have been viewed 100 million times. One user of this hashtag is Marcus Robinson, a 29-year-old fashion designer who created a Red Note account to share his thrifting adventures and promote his fashion brand, P13.
I've been using TikTok since around 2020. To find out that TikTok will be banned in the US, I was kind of upset. So immediately I wanted to download the app and get ahead of the curve. I've probably had the app for about 36 hours now, and it's already at 10,000 followers, which is insane to me.
It is unlikely that Americans will settle on Red Note or a similar Chinese app called Lemonade in the long term. Those apps face the same regulatory pressure that TikTok does. However, the interest in these apps shows that Americans are frustrated with the ban they see as paternalistic, worry about TikTok's top American-owned competitors like Instagram, and looking for a new social media destination. While Congress's bill from last year singles out TikTok and other ByteDance apps, it also regulates other foreign adversary-controlled applications. And so if Red Note gets popular enough, it could be banned too.
All right, let's talk about it.
Mm-hmm. So I heard of that Lemonade app because when you're on TikTok, it'll tell you which one of your friends have a Lemonade account. and it tells you that they've requested for you to go and like add them on there, but you have to make an account. I don't really know how any of these apps work because I'm not on either one of them. So it's just by what I've seen or like researched on. But I know like everyone's going to that Lemon one.
Well, you know what? My number one favorite person in the whole wide world actually has done some groundbreaking on the field. You better believe it. And we're gonna defer to her so that she can explain to us what this is. All right. And really just give you her reasoning for why she's going to join. And I believe we're going to join too. So in the chat, if you think that we should join and make our own Red Note account, put a one in the chat. But let's go ahead and see what Candace has to say about it.
Okay. Well, I signed up for Red Note, as I said at the top of the show. That is the Chinese app that TikTokers are now flooding to in anticipation of the ban, which is scheduled to take effect this Sunday, unless a Supreme Court miracle takes place, meaning that the highest court in the land would have to move to block it. TikTok is going to otherwise shut its application for U.S. users. And yeah, there you go. We have a federal ban. And that feels like it is creeping onto our free speech. President Joe Biden last April signed the law in requiring ByteDance to sell its U.S. assets by January 19th, 2025, or they would face a nationwide ban. And it looks like the Supreme Court, by the way, is inclined to uphold the law, despite the fact that I will say Donald Trump has come in and said he'd like the deadline to at least be extended so that he can get into office and take a look at it. Now, some people might be asking, and I think it's a fair question, Candace, you are America first. You bill yourself as America first. How could you do this? Okay, so I'm going to explain to you why. First and foremost, because it's funny. Okay, I have a very good sense of humor, and the federal government playing whack-a-mole with Gen Z is objectively hilarious. Oh, we're going to get rid of this one. Boop, they pop up, and they found another one, and they're posting, and the posts are hilarious. We're going to get into it. And just to remind you, yesterday, we discussed this, the origin of all of this. Obviously, absolutely no person with a clear thinking mind believes what they are trying to sell us right now, that this move was done because the government is just so concerned about our data.
Do you think that they're concerned about our data?
Hell no.
What do you think?
They want our data.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They want it, and
they want to make money off of it.
They can't control TikTok because it's controlled by the Chinese. So, and I don't get why do they got to go right to another Chinese app? Like, why is there not nobody here that can make an app similar to TikTok in the States?
Because there's too many rules. If the U.S. makes it, like, that's what that is.
I actually agree with Heather on this one. I think that because of the fact that if it was made here, it would be regulated by our standards. They would have access to it. I think the issue is just like what you said, Alfonso, the potential of the Chinese people getting our information off of this app, because a lot of people don't read contracts. So when you sign up, you might be signing up to give away some what's it called, proprietary information, and you don't even know. So that's the fear. But in all actuality, it can be seen as that, or it could be seen as censorship, because we're not going to get too deep in it like she did, but there are other players moving, and she alleges that Israel is upset about it, because I don't know if you remember, but on TikTok, the war of popularity between the Palestinians and the Israelites, Palestine was winning. People actually were sympathetic to the Gaza Strip and the situation that was going on to them over Israel. And that didn't bode well. And because allegedly we are very much so partners with Israel. That's not alleged. But what is alleged is that they control a good amount of what we do. Now, that is the assumption. And because of that assumption, they feel like TikTok bad because we can't censor that. We can't say, TikTok, you need to suppress this. Because there was an interview with Mark Zuckerberg with Joe Rogan, and it was an amazing show. I might do a cover with that. Maybe me and Alfonso get on here late night. Heather, you can show up if you want to, and just go over that show. That's gonna be a long stream, guys. But basically, he talked about that. He talked about how he had to basically retract what he was doing. Like, he's a totally different CEO now. Like, before he was like, okay, the government can tell us what we need to do and what we don't need to do. No, it's changed. No more fact checkers, nothing like that. We're not suppressing anything. So, yeah, I think that's what's going on. So, let's get a little bit more of this. Oh, it's right there, but we're not going to cover it. We want to get to one more part right here. All right.
Exams, and in the process will also call you racist, transphobic, and now anti-Semitic. In the process, also, we will be forcing some vaccines into your arm. That's the trade-off, guys. You get to be patriotic. The last thing they just ask you to do is also give them all of your data, right? Why aren't you feeling patriotic to give the government all of your data? Yeah, shockingly, that pitch was not a convincing enough argument for Gen Z. They just want to say stuff on the internet while everything around them is burning. So they are signing up to Red Note, and it is pointedly hilarious, okay? Chinese people are welcoming them on the app. They're creating videos to welcome American refugees onto their app, okay? Take this one woman as just one example.
Hey, TikTok refugees. I swear to God, this is the most funny ever seen since Brexit. Okay, so my name is Roxy Cat, your cat sister here. I'm a little bit popular here. And clearly, I'm one of the people that you don't need translation to understand. Yeah, since I've been here for so long, so trust me when I say this should be your little Red Note 101. So we Chinese people, we're really kind and heartwarming. You're gonna see us welcoming people everywhere, but there are just some certain types of people that we don't welcome at all. First of all, if you ever think Panda Express is the most delicious Chinese food, get the out of here. Second of all, if you can't tell the difference between a dragon and a lion, you got 5 seconds to learn and report to me immediately. Third, if you ever dare to mix us up with Japanese or Korean, you'll be put into the plague zone immediately. Unless that we messed up and pretend that we're Korean ourselves. Yeah, a few things. Don't say any about our country. It's the key to respect. But hey, if you want to talk about yours, it's okay. You're already refugees now.
We can come out.
Okay.
What is wrong with that girl?
That is what we have to look forward to over at Note.
That's the Roxy Cat girl. Oh my God. Wild.
So you know about it?
No, I just read the name, the app name on the video.
I'm about to say, jeez.
I don't know who that broad is.
Oh my. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. You got old all of a sudden. I know what that broad is. Okay. Guys, that was the topic for this one. Red Note. We will be doing a deep dive. So when you see this by itself as a video, it will be more. So we're gonna move on to the next one. And the next one we're going to be talking about is going to be the Cisco strike update, I believe. Yeah. Well, let's check the.
No, it was Capital One.
Oh, you want to do that one first?
We could do it last if you want to, but in the notes it's Capital One.
We'll go with the notes then. Okay. Well, before we do that, we're going to go to the notes and we're going to be talking about what you may not know cost you $2,000. All right. So this is a new segment as well. We're trying to do stuff differently. So we're going to get into that. But before we do that, let's go over the chat. So the Ken Assassin said, from one Chinese app to another.
Showies. Mm-hmm.
And he also says, Americans about to fuck this up. No, they're just going to do like they did on TikTok. Their algorithm going to be different.
We just love to have fun.
Oh, okay, just want to have fun.
And what's happening now to TikTok is going to happen to Red Note in a few more years.
And we're just going to move over to another one. That's all. That's all to it. Like, we're just going to keep making accounts and starting over.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, but I think it's showing a good thing though. Before we transition to the other one, because it's showing that we can't just be told that we have to do it a certain way. And although we didn't get to that part of her video, I am going to give her credit for it because she said it first. But I'm going to say it better. Basically, this was the most American thing that any American could have ever done. And the reason why I say that is because the reason that we're here is because we did not want to be in Britain because it sucked. And then we came over here and then we didn't want to pay them taxes because F you. So now when our government is like, you can't be on your own personal phone and get on your own personal site and make money off said site if you're smart enough, even though that's the entrepreneur spirit, we say, you know what? We'd rather go get another Chinese app and learn how to speak Chinese in order to use it, which is going to make this app more valuable. So all we're doing is building another one, just like Hov said, you know. Okay, go ahead, make another Hov. So we making another TikTok. It is what it is. So basically, we telling America, well, the government is being told either get down or you can lay down, and I respect that because that is the true American spirit. We don't take no mess and we don't play no mess. Anyway, all right. So the next one we got, like we already said, let me just change this. Come on. All right. What you may not know cost you $2,000. So here's what we need to know about this. Okay. Capital One is currently facing a lawsuit from the Customer Financial Protection Bureau, or CFPB, for allegedly misleading customers about interest rates on their savings accounts. Okay. So the CFPB claims that the Capital One promoted a 360 saving account as offering some of the highest interest rates in the nation, but then froze these rates at a low level when national interest climbed. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? They mean when they got everybody in the door, they locked them in. Basically, let's make it a little bit more simple. Let's say for every 2 people that gets on, we're going to give, and they put in $2, we're going to give $1. So that means when 4 people came in, we're supposed to give $4, and vice versa, It's supposed to multiply. But when it got to a certain point, like let's say $50, they just stopped. More people kept coming in, but they just stopped with the money. All right. Now, let's see. Where was I at? Okay. At the same time, Capital One introduced a new product called the 360 Performance Savings Account, which offers significantly higher rates. So not only did they say, okay, we're going to stop it, but then they backdoored you and made a better one, but didn't tell you about it. So that's kind of crazy. All right. So the CFPB alleges that Capital One did not adequately inform the existing 360 savings account holders about the new higher yield 360 Performance Savings Account. In other words, your girl was like, you knew I was cheating, but she didn't tell you. She was getting her back blown out, but she had told you that she was getting her back blown out. So what you mad for? Like, at this point, that's what they basically saying. All right. So let's see what else. They said resulting in customers missing out on over $2 billion in potential interest payments.
That's
now,
a lot of money.
Where did I get the $2,000 from per person? Well, over 1 million people, right at 1 million people were affected by that.
Mm-hmm.
So do a little simple math, and it cost you at least $2,000 last year if you had a savings account and they didn't tell you about their 360 Performance Savings Account. All right. But Capital One says that they disagree with it and they plan to defend themselves in court. So before we watch this video, because I don't know what this video is going to be, I'm going to go ahead and give you an example. So I'm going to literally read this example because it might make sense for some of our people who actually are Mandarin. Yes, you're right. Mandarin. Don't worry. It was in the back. Don't worry about that. But anyway, we're going to go over a slight example so that you understand what this money talk is all about. And we have examples for every topic too, by the way, just to let you know. But let's go with this one. So let's say a customer named Heather had $20,000 in a 360 savings account. So Heather, you have $20,000 in a 360 savings account, okay? And over the course of 1 year, you earned only $100 in interest due to a low rate. So an interest rate means if you let this sit in here, we're going to compound your interest, and then we're going to give you that just by letting your money sit in here so that we can use it to loan out to make money off of, because that's what you're doing. You're saying, I'm not going to mess with this money. I'm putting in a savings account. I don't mess with it. I make sure that every month this amount is in there. I might take some out, but at the end of the month, there's still going to be a certain amount that's in there that's right here in this threshold, and they gave you $100. But if Alfonso had told you about his 360 performance savings account, then you could have earned $400 in interest instead of $100. So because Alfonso, Capital One, didn't tell you, you just lost out on $300. Now, I just want to ask you a question. What could you do with $300, Heather?
I could pay my car insurance.
Okay. What could you do, Alfonso, with $300?
Man, pay a few bills.
Okay.
A few bills with that. Yep.
And Jeremy, what could you do with $300? A lot of things. A whole lot of things. I could buy some wood. I could build some things. I could buy some more studio equipment. You know, I could go to Home Depot, my favorite store. There's a lot of things I could have done. Or I could have invested it. Could have invested in something else. But the fact remains is that the money that I'm supposed to get, I didn't get. And the reason why is because you didn't tell me. It's not that I wasn't entitled. It wasn't that I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Because you knew that if you had told me that you had been cheating on me, I would have left. But you just getting your back blown out and didn't tell me.
Some people stay though. Some people don't leave.
Some people would have stayed.
Yeah.
But not me. Not me.
Okay.
Would you have stayed? Would you have stayed?
No.
Alfonso, would you stay? If your girl, like, not just that she cheated on you, but she said, hey, I told you I was getting my back blown out. And she didn't say nothing about that.
I already gave her the people's elbow.
Other cat decided said, this nigga said I could buy some wood. Yes, I did say that. Everything you see behind me was built by me. Yes, give me that 2x4. Sir, I said, give me that 2x4. Pause. Anyway, let's check out the video. Yeah, you almost had me. But you didn't. Yeah. All right, let's check out this video. It's only a minute long, but I think it should help explain it if you don't understand what I'm saying by now. So here we go.
Hello, America. It's time to talk about banks, specifically Capital One. They're facing a massive lawsuit, and it's not about those quirky commercials with Vikings.
First off, shout out to this YouTuber who's like, I don't care if it says iStock in the middle of the video. I'm getting this video out because I got to get ahead of the algorithm. I love that. I love that. He didn't even take the time to take the watermark off. You see the watermark in the middle of this video? And I like you for that. He's like, I'm still going to use it.
Vikings or Samuel L. Jackson. This is serious stuff. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, or CFPB for those of us who don't like long names, is suing Capital One for a cool $2 billion. That's billion with a B. The CFPB says Capital One cheated millions of customers. How? By not paying them the interest they deserved on their savings accounts. I know it sounds boring, but trust me, $2 billion is anything but boring. We're talking about a company that makes its money off of people's money, allegedly deciding to keep a little extra for themselves, and by little I mean a whole lot. Now you might be thinking, John, this sounds complicated, and you'd be right. Banks love to make things complicated, but don't worry, that's what we're here for. Over the next few sections, we're going to break down exactly what happened, why it matters, and whether you should be digging through your own bank statements right now. Spoiler alert, you probably should. This lawsuit is a big deal. Not just because of the money involved, but because it could change how banks treat their customers. So
before we get into that, let's talk about something that's kind of familiar. You remember that guy who got tired of the insurance company and decided to like blow one of the CFOs away? I think his name was Luigi, not Mario's brother. So when I hear them say, It might be a different way of how they take care of their people. This might be the best thing to get sued like this instead of for some regular person to figure it out. Because I mean, to be totally honest with you, we're kind of in the same vein. The only difference is you playing with my money directly.
Mm-hmm.
You're not billing me out. Like you literally playing with my money. So that's just something to keep in mind. All right. We're gonna get a little bit more of this, and then we're gonna go to the last topic because we're trying to do what we said we were gonna do. But do we have any questions, or do y'all think I covered it enough, or do I need to go a little bit more in detail? We will have a full version video of this as well. But how y'all think?
So far, so good.
I think it's good. Yeah.
Can either one of you say with confidence that you know what's going on? Like if you was at work, you'd be like, "Let me tell you what happened with Capital One." No.
Yes.
Okay.
They had a savings account
Mm-hmm.
that they didn't pay people the proper interest rate, so they lost out on money. And then they came out with a better savings account, 360, whatever, and you're cheating.
They didn't tell you about it. They just
they didn't tell you about it, so they're cheating on you. So they basically stole all this money from their people, from their customers. And the credit bureau people are suing them now.
Okay. All right. So that means we can stop because I explained it well. But just remember this. Nobody likes when their wife is getting back shots and you don't know about it, then she claims that she told you about it. That's all you need to take away, and you will understand.
No.
Okay.
The takeaway is we don't like no one fucking with our money. Like, how did this turn into back shots?
All right. That's boring. Anyway, John said that he enjoyed the program tonight. Thank you, sir. We're trying to do a little better. And all of you guys that are watching us, we really appreciate it. We know you could be anywhere, but we appreciate that you're here with us. Please make sure to hit a like for the algorithm, or at very least, oh my God, even this iPhone. At the very least, just hang out with us. We're almost done. Okay, thanks so much.
Oh my God,
Darling. Okay, all right. The last topic that we'll be covering tonight. Oh, wait a minute. It's okay. I feel like Jeremy is trying to tell us something.
No, Jeremy's not okay.
Jeremy okay?
Disregard Jeremy, okay?
Jeremy is still sick. He's still getting over his cold. But we're gonna do it.
High off those cough drops.
No, not yet. I still have half a bag of it. So we're okay. I just started. But anyway, maybe we'll do a TBH behind the scenes and kind of explain to y'all what our vision is for this year. Because we didn't do it. We supposed to, but we didn't.
We should, y'all. The behind the scenes was so funny before we got on this video. I had them laughing. Can't wait to do that again.
All right. 53 minutes after the hour is your boy JYG. We could be anywhere doing anything, but you are with us and we appreciate you. The last topic for tonight is going to be, come on,
Cisco.
Cisco. And it's going to be the Cisco strike update. So, and this one's going to be covered by Alfonso whenever you're ready.
All right. Well, Cisco. Hold on.
Page 7.
Okay, I got it. I'm gonna put it right here.
But while he's getting it together, y'all, hey, look at these thumbnails though. I mean, it's for real though.
They're fire.
Come on, man. Man. Y'all gotta give me credit, man. I was working. I really like the red note.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice.
So those are two Chinese women. Yeah, I did the research. AI. So so not no real person that can't sue me. Okay, go ahead.
Looks good. All right. Cisco is facing a potential strike by over 430 employees, which are delivery drivers, mechanics, and warehouse workers. And for those of y'all that don't know, Cisco, they deliver food to hospitals, to schools, to restaurants, all throughout Houston. And yeah, so basically they just want their employees are saying that their wages are not up to standards with cost of living now. And so that's actually a good thing that they're a union. I didn't know they were.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we'll see what happens. They have until until January 17th to get things settled. See if they can reach an agreement on wages and stuff. If they can't, then they go on strike. And if they do go on strike, yeah, you'll see a lot of places aren't going to be getting food deliveries.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that works out. I mean, I don't know. I hope everything works out because I'm all for the workers and stuff. But yeah, I mean, these jobs, yeah, they got to pay your employees a decent wage.
Yeah, that'd be right, man. Mm-hmm. So I will say that the only video that we actually have that is current enough, we do have information about it, but it's not a video. But the video that we do have is over a year ago, and the Teamsters, they struck for 1 day, and after they struck for they did a strike for 1 day, they had to go ahead and do what they need to do. So that was pretty cool. So the can said, I thought Cisco were internet networking people. That's a different type of Cisco. The Cisco that we're talking about is the food and health one, the delivery. So let's just go ahead and do a quick video about it so that we can understand what it is, and then we'll read the updates, and then we'll be done. So we'll go ahead and cue that up. Now this happened about 3 months ago. But what Alfonso is telling you is the most latest news. So early. Let's see. Here we go.
A one-day strike by local warehouse workers is expected to end tomorrow after a deal was reached today. KMBC 9's Andy Alcock is live outside Teamsters headquarters on Cleaver Boulevard in East Kansas City, Missouri tonight.
Now keep in mind, this is Kansas. Okay, so not Texas, so not the local. What was it, Alfonso?
Local Teamsters, local 988.
Yes, I don't think this is 988.
Yeah, Bria, Sigma, a subsidiary of Cisco, employs those workers. That company provides food and other items for chain restaurants in our area. The Teamsters strike comes after weeks of negotiations. Neil Thurstrup was on the picket line in front of the Sigma warehouse not far from KCI. He's worked at the company 21 years and was part of the Teamsters negotiating team for a new contract.
I feel like that could have been prevented. Like, we gave them 2 weeks past the contract. We thought we had an agreement.
Like, we would rather get a contract through negotiations, get through bargaining, and do the right thing by the employees.
That bargaining, which began in August, in large part focused on hours. According to the employees, Sigma is a bit short-staffed. That's meant long hours lifting 30 and 40-pound boxes. The Teamsters were able to negotiate double time for warehouse workers for any time after 12 hours on a shift.
It's not healthy, it's not safe, but then, so we want to put language in there to protect them from working long shifts.
That'll help us a lot. That way they might find some more people so we don't have to work as long hours.
The Teamsters tell us the company has also agreed to language the union members wanted leading up to the next deal.
Okay, so y'all kind of got what we got. Before I head it back over to Alfonso, I just want to make this clear to you guys. So you remember when Ford was striking?
Mm-hmm.
And how they started doing a whole bunch of weird stuff and people was getting laid off or whatever. It wasn't. Yeah. It was a big deal, but it wasn't a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Alfonso, what happened when them people at the railroad was talking about they wanted to just to strike? What happened down here? No, at the docks. What happened? Did they ever get strike?
What last? Didn't they do this for like a day?
It went quick. I don't even think they got a chance to put up a ticket sign. And the reason why is because we have a difference between a luxury item, a car, and toilet paper. Food. Mm-hmm. We're not talking about caviar. We're talking about peanut butter. So when we start talking about people who are really truly essential, you're gonna figure it out. You're gonna figure it out quick.
Mm-hmm.
Because some things we just can't go without. And that's the honest truth. We can't, no restaurant gonna be able to do what they need to do if they can't get their food there. You're not gonna be able to buy stuff from Walmart or anywhere like that. Because it's gonna be non-existent. So when stuff like that happens, they get down pretty quick. So to the people of Local 988, we support you. Get that money. I'm gonna turn it back over to Alfonso.
Yep. I mean, it's not just restaurants too. Like I said, it's hospitals, schools. I mean, when you're messing with food supplies for hospitals, where they got to provide for their patients, and schools, they got to provide food for the kids. It's like, yeah, it's gonna. I don't see a strike happening very long. That's too many. That's too much at hand right there. It'll go south real fast.
Really, really fast.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, guys, we made it through. We made it through, and it is 1 minute, 2 minutes over. So I think we did pretty good with this, huh?
Yeah.
Good little format. So let's get into the closing thoughts before we log out completely. So what's a takeaway that you got, Heather? Anything ratchet out of any of the subjects? Any ratchet help you want to give off, or just something that stuck with you?
Make sure
thumbs up or something.
No, no, it's not gonna work if I do that. Make sure you read your contract before you sign them. Make sure that you pay attention to your bank statements, or that you review them, because that's very important. Obviously, I know there's a lot of people that bank with Capital One. I bank with them. I have credit cards with them. So make sure you check your shit. And if you want more money, strike, because apparently that shit works. If you can get enough people say fucking vote as you, it's gonna work. Ladies, please do not get rid of your love handles. The men love that. Do not get rid of your love handles. They love it.
All right. Now that's the way to do it. Well, Father, what you got, man? That's hard to beat.
Oh, yeah, it is. I can't do nothing happens when I do it. Whatever. But no. I just want to say thank you to everybody, and this is good. I do want to do a little bit more research on that Capital One thing, also. But this is very good, very informative, very interesting. So I like this. I like it.
All right. So the Cam Assassin says, "Facts, Coco." I hear you. All right, y'all. So, only thing that I want to take away from this experience is that we did well tonight, and what I want you guys to also take away from this is that we appreciate you guys being with us. We really do. We had you guys rocking with us, and we hope that you got entertainment and that you learned something, because that's what these live streams are about. We want you to have fun, but at the same time, I want you to go away with a little something. Okay. So, having said all that, are we good, guys?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good. Remember, at the end of the day, it's always you versus you. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. Make sure that you do what you're supposed to do to make your life better and the lives better of other people around you. We love you. We appreciate you. This has been a fantastic show, and we will see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Who's that in the picture right there? I'm about to steal your man.
Take your man.
About to steal your man. Let's just play the food.
For real, dog. Go ahead.